Hi there, it's Martha, and if you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for clicking on my video. This is all about what I've been warming lately and what I've emptied. I combine them both because a lot of times I warm it and empty it. Sometimes I don't. I kind of wish I did, but I have another bin, another basket similar to this of like half or partially used bars, and I'll see if I can warm some of those next month. But yeah, because it's I don't necessarily like having partially used taking up room. You know what I mean? Especially with Scentsy, because one, the clamshells take a lot of room, and two, there's so much coming now. There's so much that is about to come. I'm definitely going to get the early access for the 10 new scents, and I've been talking to Christine from Christine Scentsy, so we're going to do a collab on that one, on that video. So we're gonna not share what we think and then do our videos and then have them out hopefully the same day. So we'll have to coordinate that. So that's just, I'll give you a little sneak peek. There's a lot of things I have actually coming on my channel that I'll quickly tell you about. So definitely getting the 10 new scents because I'm curious and I gotta smell everything from Scentsy. And then I got a shipping notice from Teddy Bees, so that should be coming. I'm so excited for that. This will be my second Teddy Bees order. And I don't remember what I got. It's one of those where you black out, you see the list, and it's like I have no idea. It'll be a surprise. I believe I have a lavender and speckles order coming pretty soon. I have my Sassy Girl Fall Collection video coming this week, and my Scentsy Club edit this week, and I chopped. I recorded my screen basically last night. I'll do an intro today, so you'll see the same thing, but I chopped. So sneak peek of what's coming on my channel. So if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any content. But let's just get started with what I melted this past week. All right, so I'm like, do I start with wax? I'm going to start with wax. Okay, so I did pink rhubarb and sugar. I warmed this all downstairs here in the open space, and I think 2 up in the guest room. And this is pink rhubarb, raspberry, and scoop of sugar. I'm also doing the wax melting challenge, and I want to say that I warmed this on the 28th. Which was melt a neon or bright colored wax. This is like a really bright pink wax. This one was good. It performed really well. When I first just heard the name, I thought this might be too tart because of rhubarb. Have I had rhubarb pie? I think it's tart, and that's why you add fruit to it, right? I think so. It's usually strawberry rhubarb, but anyway, this was not tart really. It was just the blend of the sugar. Like you can smell the sugar and the raspberries, so it really sweetened it up, and it was a good performer. So this was a very nice scent. I liked it a lot. One of those soft clamshells, but this is pink rhubarb and sugar. Then we have, another good one, another good performer, blue agave and melon. This is blue agave, honeydew melon, and kiwi. I'm so glad I gave this one a try. I'm very picky and I tend to stay away from melon honeydew scents, but this one was so good. This one, I also emptied it, used this in open space and up in one of the bedrooms. Oh. I like the kiwi. The honeydew is not in your face. So for me, it's just a nice like blender to soften it up. And the blue agave, it's like I can smell it, but I don't know how to describe it to you. So it's giving it a sweetness. It's just like a syrupiness to it. And yeah, this was great. So this was one, to my understanding, was not in the spring and summer last year. They took it off, it retired it, but they brought it back in as a favorite this year. So this is one of the few that I probably will club because I don't know that they'll keep it since they already took it out once. They're doing that this fall and winter with snowberry. It wasn't there last year. They're bringing it back this year. So I hope Scentsy continues to do that. So it'd be nice to not have to wait for Bring Back My Bar, and that they'll kind of surprise us with maybe an old favorite in the catalog. So this one, it performed fantastic. Love the scent. It was great. Here we have Iridescent Pearl, and this is Mango, Apple Blossom, and Water Lotus. I warmed this in the bathroom and one of the bedrooms. I still have 2 cubes left, which I'll finish off in a bathroom, I think. This one's pretty. It's the Apple Blossom is really pretty. It's aquatic. I think it's that Water Lotus that's giving it this kind of aquatic scent. I don't really get mango. Not really. But maybe it's in there. But for me, this just kind of reminded me of like a spa, kind of something you'd smell that is non-offensive. It's kind of this lightness, airiness to it. So it was pretty, but it was a light performer. It was a light performer. I believe I picked this up during the flash sale, so it's not one that's offered currently. But it's a spa-like scent. I guess that's the best way. If I saw this in a warehouse sale again, I probably wouldn't get it like on its own. If it was in a bundle with some other things that I wanted, you know, it's fine. It's good. Squeeze the Day. This is lemon and vanilla cream. I think it was last week or the week before I warmed lemon sorbet, and then I had Squeeze the Day, and this is the first time warming this. So I know there's a lot of lemon scents. I love this. I mean, I really like lemon sorbet as well. I think if I was forced to pick one, I would pick Squeeze the Day. Because for me, that vanilla is delicious. Mixed with the lemon, it's not to my nose, it's not a cleaner lemon. It's just like this sweet, kind of a bakery lemon with a vanilla. So yes, I would definitely get this. Ooh, I didn't even think about, do I club this or not? Because I know there's a brick of it in the Scentsy Club. It's a scent that's offered in a brick size, which I would consider. Ooh, I didn't even think about this, but I think I might. I think this might be one I club because I really like that one. Great, I'm adding more to my club. I'm not supposed to be doing that. Then we have Pacific Daydream, and this is lime, pineapple, candy, sugar, Hawaiian sea salt. I am warming this right now upstairs, all upstairs. So in 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. This one, the sea salt, that Hawaiian sea salt is strong. So it's this salty air kind of scent. It's too salty for me. I think that's why I'm not loving it. I don't really get the pineapple and the lime. I'm really picking up a lot of sea salt, which I like salt in some sense. I mean, I love, is it sea salt and avocado? That's also a brick that I have. I love that. So I like a sprinkling of salt, but yeah, this one is not for me. I struggle with these kind of ocean air type of scents as well. It's just not my scent preference. And for that same reason, I didn't like Harbor's Edge as much when I warmed it from the Bring Back My Bar. I think it's just too salty. So that's that one. Okay. Next, I have Midnight in Curaçao. So this is Currant, Orange, and Maribel Plum. This one it was a partial bar. I think I had 4 cubes left. And when I was looking for something, I picked it up and I'm like, you know what? Just use this up. It's not one I would necessarily recommend warming in the spring and summer, especially if you're a seasonal melter, because there's a heaviness to this. It's the plum and probably the currant. That is, I would say this is probably more appropriate if you are seasonal, appropriate for kind of fall and winter or like a cold night. There's a heaviness to this. The plum is really pretty, but then there's some other things in there, maybe a touch of patchouli, something like that. That it's not a love for me, but I warmed it at nighttime when it was cooler one night and it performs like a champ. This was a very strong, really good performer. It's just too heavy and dense, I think, for my liking. So that's Midnight in Curaçao. Okay, Pinkberry Fluff. This is pinkberry, marshmallow, and vanilla bean. This was part of the Easter collection. I had this in my club. There's a sneak peek. I had this in my club, and because I really like this scent, and I found the right ratio to get this one to perform. This was a weird one where sometimes with some wax less is more, and sometimes more is more. This is a more is more type of wax. I use an entire cube in my bedroom. So that's part of the reason that it's not in my club anymore, just because I don't want to use up a whole bar just for a bedroom. And although I really love the marshmallow, it's this pretty creamy marshmallow. It's like fluffy and sweet, and it's almost like a pink cotton kind of thing, like kind of cotton candy-ish. Yeah, it's one of those that, you know, I won't be heartbroken. I won't be heartbroken. And I enjoyed it for the bar, you know, that it was. All right. The other one it was homework. I gave myself homework and you'll see that in my Scentsy Club video, my club edit video, Halloween Town. I got this last year in November, and I never got around to warming it, but I stuck it in my club in case this year, you know, that when I do warm it, I love it and it's not available. So I wanted to give it a try. And during the Wax Talk Live we had with, on Friday. It was Friday night with Christine and April and Stephanie. I think Christine, I don't remember what April thought, but I know Christine thought this was too strong of a cedar note. And I'm like, you know what? I better go warm 2 cubes. So I did up in the guest bedroom to see if it's one I want to keep in my club, because I had 107 bars in there and there's no way I was going to, you know, bring in 107 bars in August. So I had to do my homework, and I warmed this, and I love it. I love this scent. It's got like a bakery note. I will put the notes to this one below. If I can't, you know, if I don't share the notes, if I don't say them, what am I trying to say? If I don't say the notes, then I will add them, because I don't know what the notes are on here. But it's like this, I think there's plum or something, or there might be maple. I don't know, but there's something bakery like, or those kind of maple scents, maybe pumpkin. I don't know, and cedar. So I think there is cedar in here, but I really enjoyed it, and it performed fantastic for just putting 2 bars in the bedroom. I had it all day yesterday, all night long. This morning it was still going. So I like that one. Good to do your homework before a club ships. Havana Cabana. So this is pineapple, oranges, bananas, and berries. And I did warm this for, it was on the 26th. It was melt something containing banana. So I don't have very many scents with banana, but this was one of them. I love this one on cold. To me, on cold, this smells more like pina colada than pina colada cha-cha. But on warm, no, I did not like it. I did not like it as much. It did not perform. It was very, very light. I had it in open space, use a whole bar. And I don't know if it is the banana in there, but there was just something that was like, it's not as good. I like Pina Colada Cha-Cha much better between the two, and that one does perform much, much better. So this was just light, and, you know, if you have the 2 to choose from, I'd pick Pina Colada Cha-Cha. They're so similar. So yeah, I was bummed. I was bummed about Havana Cabana. So that is my Scentsy. And let's move on to vendor wax. So let's kind of stay on the Pina Colada topic here. I have Hawaiian Smoothie from Sassy Girl Aroma, and this is notes of sweet pineapple, coconut milk, banana, and vanilla. So I could warm this one on that same day. I might have warmed this one upstairs. This one is fantastic. This one smells like pina colada as well. I get a pina colada kind of note, and it's just her pineapple is like so ripe. It is juicy, sweet pineapple, and I love it. So this one, what do I have on my nose is itchy. This one, I think I got little fibers. I don't know. But anyway, this Hawaiian smoothie is fantastic. I would definitely buy more. I still have half a brittle, but fantastic. And for reasons like this, when I have vendor wax that smells even better than a Scentsy bar with a very similar vibe or similar scent, and I don't have to club it, I will, there's a lot of pina colada scents out there. So I'm sure Sassy Girls is not the only one. I'll talk about another one shortly here, but this one is fantastic and Sassy Girl performs. So that's good. Let me go to the other pina colada scent here. This is from Rose Girls, and this is Girl Crush. This is strawberry, pina colada, and cotton candy. And I have basically like a sample left. I have 4 cubes left of this. And this one I didn't love as much. I don't know if it's changed a little since the first time I warmed it, but it's okay. It's good. It's like, it's not bad, but I think it's there's either like a banana coming through, even though it's not listed here. So maybe it's whatever's in the pina colada blend, or it's the strawberry, which I'm picky about. And I also get a coconut. Yeah, on cold, it smells really good. On warm, I'm thinking there's maybe more of a banana and coconut coming through with the strawberry, which I'm already picky about. So this one is okay. For me personally, I wouldn't buy Girl Crush again because, there's other scents that are similar that I enjoy much more. But, wait, I have 4 cubes left, so I really should just maybe warm them today and be done. All right. Sassy Girl Aroma. This is Honolulu Breeze. And I should add, I did warm this on a different day. This I warmed on the 29th, which was Melt a Pineapple scent. So I did do that for the wax challenge. And then Honolulu Breeze. This is also from Sassy Girl Aroma. And this has notes of Honolulu Sun and Clean Breeze. This one's just okay. I think it's whatever's in the Honolulu Sun that I don't know. It's got like this laundry-esque kind of scent to it. Maybe like a sun-dried clothes, out on a line. But I think there's a floral in here, and I don't know what it is because it doesn't tell me and I can't pick it up. But I think there's a floral note in here that I'm not crazy about. And then you mix it with that kind of sun-dried linen scent. And it's just okay. So it's not a bad scent and I will enjoy it. It's just not one that I will kind of be loving and reaching for a lot. Having said that, it performed very well. So this is, again, Pineapple Treats last week was just kind of this oddball. The one Sassy Girl that just I didn't smell it. But this one performed well. I did use 2 of these brittle cubes in the bathroom, my very fussy bathroom where it's very hard to smell things. And I could smell it every time I would go in there. So it's a good performer. Okay. Then I have on, what day was this? On the 27th, National Cream Brulee Day, melt something creamy or caramelized. So I picked up from L3, this is Buttermilk Pie. And this has notes of vanilla, custard sugar, cookie, creme brulee, pie crust. So I'm like, ooh, I have a creme brulee scent that I can warm. And this is just yummy creaminess. If you like just creamy vanilla, not a whole lot to it, but this almost smells like a creamer. And I say the butt, I never finished my brain just moves on to something else and half of what I'm about to say comes out of my mouth. The butt I was going to say is I get like a hint of like coffee. I get like a hint of coffee and it's so small. Like if you don't like coffee, it's not like a coffee scent, right? And I think it's just my nose. This is, to me, smells like creamer, like a creamer you would put in coffee. So I think my nose is like associating this with like a coffee type of scent. I think that's what's happening because there's no coffee in this. And I had a very similar experience with, it's from Kay's Melted Scented Wax. I think I got one called Sweet Cream. I think it's Sweet Cream. Very similar to this. And I also felt like I got like a little bit of coffee. So I think it's just that it's just so creamy, like something you'd want to like pour in like a vanilla latte. Yeah. So I like it because I'm picking up like a subtle vanilla latte. But that is Buttermilk Pie from L3 Waxy Wonders. And this morning, and I think sometime last week, I warmed Flipz Coffee. This is from Sassy Girl Aroma, and this is salted caramel, pretzel latte, and sugar cookies. This has to be like my favorite coffee scent. This is so good. I texted my friends when I was warming this. I'm like, I love this. I will get a brittle of this because the caramel is so yummy. The pretzel in here, I'm starting to love pretzel. I mean, like, who knew? And the coffee, it's just like a nice sweet coffee or dark roast. I'd say it's like a dark roast coffee, but there's no bitterness to me because of the caramel and the pretzel and the sugar cookies. I think that takes away any bitterness and it performs so well. I have one in the kitchen right now going, and I can smell it kind of mixing in with another thing I'll talk about right now. And then last week I also warmed this with another like bakery scent. I can't remember what, but definitely love that. Flipz Coffee from Sassy Girl Aroma. Right now I have my Empties here. This is Fruit Slices Bubblegum from L3. This I've mentioned I'm warming through a lot of samples, and this smells like kind of like Skittles. So the fruit is like Skittles, but with bubblegum. And it was good. Who knew I like bubblegum? I'm really enjoying bubblegum. So I really enjoy this one. It was in my nighttime warmer and I got to enjoy that for a few hours. Then I have Menchies Date, and also dropped this one in the nighttime warmer. This one, I don't know. I even looked on their Facebook group to see if anyone could list what the notes of Menchies Date are. I have no idea. But I'm picking up like maybe a nectarine or like a stone fruit of some kind. But I enjoyed that one. I like that more than I thought I would. Then I have Lighthouse. And this was, I remember it was like a little seagull shape. And this one, I also remember thinking, oh, this was a nice one. So kind of going back to, what was the salty one I had? Pacific Daydream? Is that what it's called? Yeah. Yeah, Pacific Daydream. So kind of going back to me not loving, like I didn't like Atlantic Air, those kind of scents, Harbor's Edge. But this one was pretty. There's a perfuminess to it. There's a lightness. It's not salty. So I did like Lighthouse a lot. So I enjoyed that. Okay. Beach Bunny from Lavender and Speckles. I warmed this yesterday. And this is like Boom Boom blended with strawberry pound cake. So that's the sweet strawberries, lemon zest, fluffy pound cake, and vanilla with the Boom Boom. It was so fun. This was just fun. Definitely get that Boom Boom scent, which is beautiful, and the strawberry pound cake. Her strawberry pound cake is really good. I mentioned it many times before. I am picky with my strawberries. I either like some strawberry blends or they're just not for me. I consistently have been very happy with Lavender and Speckles with Beth's strawberry fragrance because it's just sweet and creamy. And so I enjoy this one a lot. So that is Beach Bunny, and I warmed it in open space. And then today I'm warming Peeps for breakfast, and this is blueberry muffin, sweet jelly donuts, and sugary marshmallow Peeps. That is Peeps for breakfast, and I had a one little brittle cube of coffee, the Flipz Coffee, in the kitchen, and it's so good. This is very sweet. I definitely pick up on the blueberry muffin, and I get that jelly. So and Peeps. So obviously Peeps for breakfast. It's a sweet kind of a cereal blend, but with a little something else. It's got the marshmallow in there. This reminded me of like being a kid, like on a Saturday morning, just eating, very sweet sugary cereal. but with jelly and jelly donuts. This is like a sugar fest, like cereal. And then you got like the jelly donuts. And then I had my Flipz coffee going at the same time. So this was fun. So Peeps for breakfast, use that up, kind of warming this all in here. So those are the waxes. I have a couple other little things here. Let's just start with hand soap from Bath & Body Works. So this is, what is this one? Almond Blossom is a scent, and it's I'll Always Love You. Yeah, use this up in like 6 weeks, I think. Maybe 2 months, but it was a little bit somewhere around there. Then I have Mrs. Meyer's Snow Day or Snowdrop. Snowdrop is the scent. I really like the scent. I bought a few of these last year, and I had this in the kitchen kind of as my kitchen hand wash. Then I went through a shower gel. So this is Japanese Cherry Blossom from Bath & Body Works, and happy to be going through my shower gels. I just bought like a ton, like 2020 with like my Bath & Body Works splurge. So I'm down to, I think, like 2 shower gels, strawberry pound cake, and then another one that's like something summer. I can't remember what it's called. So happy to be, getting through stuff. And then last but not least, is a deodorant. This is whole body deodorant for pits, privates, and beyond from Lumi. So if you're familiar with their commercials, they're out there. But I've been using Lumi for, I want to say like 5 years, at least 5 years. I don't know when I switched over to natural deodorant necessarily, but I did. Might have been, I don't remember. But I had tried like Schmidt's, I had tried Tom's. I don't think I ever tried Native. There's a couple that I tried, and either I didn't like them, I didn't feel they worked, or I would get like a TMI here, like itchiness, like a rash, not a full on rash, but you know what I mean? Like sometimes and I figured out it was baking soda. So I guess one of my pits doesn't like baking soda. And then I went on a kind of hunt for what are some other, there's gotta be something else out there. And on a Facebook group, someone recommended Lumi. I tried them and never looked back. So I've been a very loyal Lumi customer since then. So that is all my empties. And like I said, yeah, I have a lot of good stuff coming this week. And so if you are not subscribed, consider subscribing. And if you enjoy this, consider giving me a thumbs up. But otherwise, I'll see you pretty soon, like in a video tomorrow. All right, bye-bye.